Great estate agent, crap boss. Today I'm joined by Mike Robson, who's from Avocado Estate Agent, and he is here to talk about why some great estate agents make really rubbish bosses. Why do you say that, Mike? Talk to me.
I've probably been one in the past, but more specifically, it's more about business ownership. We opened Avocado on the basis of building a business, not going to start an estate agents because we didn't like our boss. And I feel like that's why most estate agencies start, is because a good estate agent falls out with their boss, decides they can do better, and opens next door or in the same town without the foundations that they need to be able to run a business successfully through a career and to exit. I don't think that is done well enough, and I don't think there's probably enough money spent in educating ourselves in how to actually run a business.
It's interesting. I've recently had Lucy Joserin, who is also a self-employed brokerage, and she says the make or break is: are you a business person in a estate agency, or are you an estate agent in business?
Yes.
Do you teach your guys and girls how to be business people?
Absolutely. It's on a much smaller scale because they're only responsible for themselves without the huge operational costs and risks that are taken on. But we went out and spent a lot of money with a business coach in the first instance to ensure that we were doing things in the right way. And fortunately, we'd come from places where they were incredibly well-run businesses, and we took the right ingredients out of what had been done. But with our own estate agents, we look at why they want to do it, why they are doing it, and what is their plan in 5 to 10 years' time, so they can actually execute it rather than just bumble along for 5 to 10 years, do well financially each and every single year, but then have nothing to show for it. That would be the biggest shame out of self-employed estate agents, is everyone says, well, okay, so it's now the biggest estate agency in the UK is a self-employed model. That's unbelievable success story for our sector, but are those individual agents becoming the most successful agents in estate agency?
Well, the largest firm is, the average number of exchanges is about 16, 17 a year.
And that can be absolutely fine. I really enjoyed it when people took that stat and twisted it to fit their own narratives. Our agents probably don't sell that many more than 16, but they do incredibly well out of it at a high average fee, a high profit margin, and then reinvesting that money.
Because that's the thing, is that ultimately it's get called out to the appointments, get them sold at a decent fee, and with a motivated vendor.
Yeah.
You don't need that many. You just, for half of them are not going to sell, you need to list the double and double what you put on the market and make sure you get a decent fee for it. It isn't hard, is it?
Nobody needs to list 100 houses a year doing what we're doing just to see 50 of them not sell. That's a waste.
I mean, your exchange ratio, if memory serves well, I know Ian's off camera at the moment, but do you know what it is? It must be in the late 60s.
It hovers around between 67 and 77%, depending on the time.
Well, considering that's mostly in the south of England, that's exceptional figures.
Yep.
When you consider that the average for the southeast is around late 40s.
The average that I would see on my stats is around about 52.
52 in the southeast. What, in the Berkshire?
It obviously hovers. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. In our kind of target market. Yeah. So we run way above the average, but that's because our agents will work with the type of client who is more likely to do something rather than the type of client who is just going to list.
And that's what the crux of it is, isn't it? Getting on the right property on at the right price with the right motivated vendor, so they get moved with a decent price.
Choosing the right people to work with.
And a great fee.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time today, Mike.
Pleasure.